Friday. It's a Freaky Friday. GWW presents Freaky Friday, and look at this huge five-man elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship. To kick us off, it's for the Intercontinental title. Five men go to war. It's elimination style. Extreme Rules. Pin or submit anywhere. Welcome in to GWW. As you can see, a couple freaks in this match, and Cameron Grimes going to dance with them, and two other guys in this fight. It's Intercontinental Championship, a five-way Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match today on GWW Freaky Friday. We are live again with you this week. It's been a week that we've been here with you every day, surprisingly. It was not planned this way, but we've been with you every day for GWW action. And today, it's a huge five-man Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere elimination match. And it's cement. Look who's here. Brian Pillman Jr. is here. Pillman Jr. is here.
Introducing the challenger from Whitesburg, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, Brian Pillman Jr.
Brian Pillman Jr. is here in GWW on this. Yes, he is. A huge match here for Brian Pillman Jr. Let's meet the other contenders in this fight. Five-way elimination. Cameron Grimes. Coming soon to the Grizz Network, a brand new broadcasting schedule. Get ready for more talk on the Grizz Network with phone calls and all. Big name talent. Coming soon to GWW and the Grizz Network.
From Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220.
This weekend we will have MLB The Show 22 stream for you. So big things coming to the Grizz Network here on YouTube. So Grimes will be in the ring here on this Wwe2k22 stream here live today. GWW Wrestling Action. Great Wildside Wrestling. Here is Ridge Holland.
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at...
So it's Ridge Holland, Brian Pillman Jr., Cameron Grimes. The Boogeyman, your reigning defending Intercontinental Champion, will make his way down. Mark, you know, I've only had a chance to play it for about 2 hours so far. I did build a custom stadium, and the new announcer is actually the Cubs announcer. The guy, John Shamby, he's the announcer now. Yeah, he calls the games on there. I mean, of course, I'll mute him eventually, but, like, you know, since I was just testing the game out, I listened to him call the game. And, you know, so far I'd give it 2 thumbs up. You know, obviously I told you I didn't pay full price for it, so. But starting Saturday, tomorrow, we'll be doing some baseball streams. So today I have a busy schedule, doing a little bit of wrestling here for about an hour or so. I've got a party to go to tonight for my cousin's graduation from high school, so might do a live stream from Applebee's tonight after that, because, you know, 9 o'clock, get the half-price hookup, you know. You go over there, you get those drinks for $4, you know. Why not? Go to Applebee's for $4 a pop, you know. Oh, that sucks. I thought they let you do it on PS4. You know, Mark, I heard that if you really wanted a PS5, yeah, definitely a very busy day. Well, you got the Celtics and Warriors game 4 tonight. So, I figured Applebee's for game 4, you know, go drink some apple.
From Detroit, Michigan,
They got those red apple sangria over there for $4, so why not, you know? And get an appetizer or two and bring that home and heat it up tomorrow, you know what I mean? Get some wings, eat a couple there, and then box the rest up. Get chicken quesadilla, eat some of it there, bring the rest home, you know, one of those deals. So there's Danhausen. Talk about Freaky Friday. There he is. Danhausen's here. He's in the shot for the Intercontinental Championship. And here we go. It's a 5-man Extreme Rules Anywhere Fools Elimination. This is going to be a huge matchup. We've never done this one before. It's for the Intercontinental Championship. Yes, a 5-way Extreme Rules Fools Count Anywhere Elimination. Pin and submit. Here we go. Bell's going to be called for it. It's underway. We kick it off. Danhausen attacking Brian Pillman Jr. F201, Ridge Holland and Cameron Grimes attacking the Boogeyman. So with 5th man in there, you've got that extra man. They go 2-on-1 for a few minutes here. Look at this takedown of the Boogeyman. Now Holland attacking Cameron Grimes. Oh, there you go. So you won't be around for the next 10 days. Well, it is summertime in the big city, Mark. You know, hopefully when the next time, you know, well, I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to, like, message you during the 10 days, but next time we talk, hopefully it's going to be huge news. So far this morning, nothing. It's been quiet, so I'm waiting for either an email or a phone call to come in at some point here, you know, with an update, but so far, no news. No news at all, so it's been radio silence so far on this Friday, but you know what? It's probably going to happen like, you know, next Tuesday, Wednesday. Things will start moving along. Oh, I get you. Just messing up your freedom. I get what you're saying. You'll be around, but you just, you know, can't do the fun stuff. You know, I get it. When you have company, you have to, you know, you have to keep her entertained, right? You have to entertain your sister. Here's 1. Here's 2. That Boogeyman almost had an elimination right there. But here comes Danhausen attacking the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman needs to make it through here. He's got 4 guys to eliminate to win the title back, so can he do it? Boogeyman was not even planning to be the champion. He shockingly won the title. He beat Jeff Hardy in a tough fight, you know? Now Boogeyman grabs a hold. Yeah, well, like I said, I think the next 10 days it will be over. I mean, that's what I'm estimating, so, you know. And then we could make some further announcements here, hopefully, in the next 10 days, too, you know, about what's about to happen this fall. So, you know, we're working on something huge for this fall, and I've also got another ball in play here at, I'm in negotiations to host an event at Walt Disney World this December, so, you know. That's going to be happening, too. Yeah, be hosting a live event at Walt Disney World. It's going to be a late-night event, so, you know, it won't be a... the only issue I'm having right now is I don't know if... Well, I'm probably going to be able to do a special private stream. So what that means is that we're going to have to, like, set up a way for, you know, invitation-only type stream for this private event, so... You know, for the people that can't make it, we'll be able to, you know, air it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like by invite only. So you might want to get on the VIP list if you haven't already done that, you know. I mean, I know you're good, Mark. You're on the list, you know. I'll set you the because you could do that on YouTube. You could actually host a private show, like, you know, by invitation only. So, yeah, we'll get you set up for that because, you know, I have to give you a code or something, you know, a link to go to. So it won't be public. It'll just be a private show, you know. And there it is. Almost first elimination, but it didn't happen. Because this Disney event that I have planned is going to happen, you know. Well, I'm keeping it secret for now because I might want to make an announcement about, you know, I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I don't want to talk about, too many details. There's the first elimination. Boogeyman gets rid of one. He's down to a 4-man dance now. So Boogeyman eliminates Danhausen. On the outside, we get 1, we get 2, and a kick out. So it's still a 4-man dance now. As Danhausen was sent packing by the Boogeyman. Now he's got Ridge Holland. Here's 1. That's all he's going to get. So, but anyway, we'll have more announcements coming up. We'll make more announcements here on the air, as they say, 30 years on the air. I'll tell you what, though, I didn't do 30 straight years on the air, but, I'll tell you what, I spent 30 years different times with different projects. The radio show on 1360 AM and the TV show was a nice run. It was a solid run. Next Friday is the 30-year anniversary of my TV debut. First time I was live on Channel 7 was June 17th, 1992. So there you go, 30-year celebration next Friday. So hopefully we'll have the good news by next Friday, and then this way I can make the big announcement in culmination with my 30th anniversary of debuting on a TV station. I can make the big announcement. Now, Boogeyman's got cover 1, 2, and Boogeyman, he almost got rid of another one, but Holland kicked out. Ridge Holland kicks out. Here we go, Cameron Grimes with the sledgehammer to the back of the Boogeyman. Will we be crowning a new Intercontinental Champion shortly here as these men are giving it all they got with these weapons in hand? Boogeyman beating the hell out of Cameron Grimes. And Boogeyman continues to work him. Pillman was trying to get in there. Pillman turns attention to Ridge Holland now. Pillman sets Holland up. And he tosses him back into the ring. I'll tell you, Mark, 30 years, so many things have happened in 30 years. Eventually, I want to write a book. And that's it. Holland is gone, so Boogeyman only has a few men to worry about, but one of them is pinning him right now. Here's Grimes, 1, 2, and Boogeyman loses the title. Boogeyman has lost the title. It's either going to be Grimes or Pillman Jr. We're going to have a new Intercontinental Champion. The Boogeyman was pinned by Grimes, but there's Pillman Jr. might chop the road to become the new IC champion right here. It's down to Pillman Jr. and Cameron Grimes for the Intercontinental Championship. Cameron Grimes taking down Pillman Jr. But, I'll tell you, 30 years, a lot has happened in these 30 years, Mark. So craziness. There's Grimes just burying Pillman with a big shot. He's setting him up to finish him up here. Grimes takes Pillman back into the ring. He wants to finish it in the ring and become the new Intercontinental Champion. Grimes going over to cover in the ring. We get 1. We get 2. Oh, kick out. A kick out by Pillman Jr. He's really fighting hard in this one. He's made it to the final 2 from 5. But, basically, Mark, I'll tell you, it's been a hell of a run. 30 years. I've interviewed a lot of people and met a lot of celebrities and all kinds of stuff in 30 years, including that ABC appearance with Jenny McCarthy, which, of course, is a huge thing on my resume, as I like to say. Spending that minute with Jenny on ABC, giving a shout-out to my buddy Scott Mattisol. Oh, super kick. We're going to have a new champion, maybe. Here's the cover. He gets 1. We get 2. And, he kicked out. Grimes kicked out. He stayed in the fight. Grimes almost lost it here. But he's staying with it, but Pillman Jr. fired him into those steel steps, unforgiving. A stunner. I didn't ever expect Pillman Jr. to walk out of here possibly as the new Intercontinental Champion. And he's beating the living hell out of Cameron Grimes. He hooks Grimes up. Grimes gets back with a couple shots to the gut now. Oh, but Pillman got the boot in. Pillman Jr. got the boot in, and he takes Grimes down with a big superplex. Picks him up. Super kick, I could do it. Pillman Jr. is going to become Intercontinental Champion. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Pillman Jr. is your new Intercontinental Champion. He's done it. Pillman Jr. is the new Intercontinental Champion. Wow, what a stunner in this one. Pillman Jr. comes into GWW for his first ever match, and he wins the Intercontinental Championship. Huge turn of events here this morning. You never know what's going to happen here in Grizz Wildside Wrestling. Brian Pillman Jr. is your new Intercontinental Champion. What a way to kick us off. Coming up next, we're going to keep on the elimination theme. We have a 4-man elimination match. And it's for the GWW TV Championship. So here we go. A 5-man to kick you off, now a 4-man for the GWW TV title. MJF finally got to defend that title here. This is MJF's worst nightmare come true. Who will leave with the GWW TV strap? We're about to find out. In this 4-way tables elimination match. That's right, tables. So the reigning defending champion MJF could be facing a very tough morning. Here are the men that will face MJF for the TV strap. They are Kratos, the Arrival. Kratos is one of the men that will be in the ring with him. The second man is the Gobbly one. The Gobbly man is in the ring with him. And the third man, the challenge for the TV title will be the Animal. So it's Animal being the fourth guy here in this title fight. Put them through the table. You eliminate them that way. The GWW TV Championship is on the line. Can Animal become the new GWW TV Champion? Animal's been looking for gold here since his arrival in GWW. It's right now. It's a 4-man tables match for the TV strap. Let's do it. Otis, the man has been not having many title opportunities of late. He is a former champion, though. He won a couple straps here. He might get a shot at another one soon. But for the GWW TV title, we're going to keep it in that division with these guys and the outsiders. We're not going to keep it on the inside, guys. They're going to have to fight for the WWE Intercontinental TV Champion, things like that. I mean, the United States Champion, excuse me, not the TV Championship, which is right here. So this is coming to us from the Grizzmania Arena here today. That's right, Grizzmania Arena used for shows now. So here you go. Don't forget, Grizz Slam comes your way this July. The full card will be announced in the coming weeks. Already announced, Fat Albert against Brock Lesnar for the GWW World Championship. That match going down at Grizz Slam. Lesnar meets Fat Albert for the GWW World Championship at Grizz Slam. Any plans today, Mark? Anything exciting going on, or already coming up at 12 noon here on the East Coast? Man, this day is flying. This day is flying away from us. Honestly, you know me, I want it to be Wednesday already because I think by then we're going to have progress here. I think things will go pretty good between now and Wednesday, so that's what I'm expecting between now and Wednesday for good news to be coming my way, so we'll see. Yes, Fat Albert. Fat Albert actually cost Kevin Owens a WWE title. That's right. Fat Albert cost Kevin Owens a WWE championship. He wrestled a tag team match against Hulk Hogan and Earthquake, Fat Albert did. Yes, he did. Yep, Hulk Hogan and Earthquake became a tag team. But here comes the newest man, Kratos. This man means business.
Is a fatal 4-way tables match.
This is his second match in Grizz Wildside Wrestling. Kratos, one of the hottest free agent signings. We came to agreement to release on Butterbean. Butterbean and Old Man Smythe were released for their GWW contracts. That's right. And Kratos was signed to fill that spot on the roster. So here he is, Kratos. Oh, nice. Cool. There you go. Fun afternoon out. Hopefully the weather will be perfect for that. Hopefully you get to enjoy that with nice weather. The Dow Jones, by the way, is really bad, man. 760 points down. Not a good day on Wall Street, man. A really ugly day. 760 points down on Wall Street. Not good at all. Here's the Gobbly one. The Gobbly one is here. He's ready to give a beatdown. Can he leave with the TV strap here today on Freaky Friday? There comes Animal.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in.
Well, Butterbean's contract was already, he's gone, Mark. Yeah, Butterbean has been released. He's out of here. Yeah, we got Brock Lesnar versus Fat Albert at Grizz Slam. I think that match will be really good. Here comes your champion, MJF.
And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds. He is the television champion, MJF.
Here we go. MJF defends the GWW TV Championship today on this Freaky Friday here on Wildside Wrestling. Grizz Wildside Wrestling brought to you today live on a Friday, a Freaky Friday. So here we go. 4-man table elimination. You got Kratos, the Gobbly One, the Animal, and MJF, the reigning defending GWW TV champion. The bell rings. We're on their way. And look at MJF go after the Gobbly One as he fires him into the corner. Look at Kratos destroying Animal here. He's really putting a fight up against him. Kratos hitting him with the kitchen sink. Well, I'll tell you, Mark, we had a contract signed with Gordon Ramsay and Snoop Dogg. They're now in GWW. Both Gordon Ramsay and Snoop Dogg have arrived on the scene here in GWW. Big elbow off the top of the Gobbly One on MJF. And now he's going to pick him up and press him over his head. Look at this, MJF. The champion is in deep trouble. Look at this Animal being taken out with a huge brainbuster. And MJF is laid out. We could be looking at a new GWW TV champion crowned here today. We already have a new Intercontinental champion, Brian Pillman Jr. Survives a 5-man elimination. Anywhere, Falls counted, and Extreme Rules it was. Here's Kratos pressing Animal, so Animal's getting a beat down by Kratos. Now this is elimination, so anything could happen here. MJF taking it to the Gobbly One and tosses him down. Right now they're just beating one another up, then they'll grab the tables and eliminate, so here we go. MJF taking Gobbly to the corner. Now he decides to pull him away from the corner. Oh, now this Gobbly gets the elbows in on MJF. The Gobbly One. Steps up, hooks MJF. Powerbomb City, good night. And the champion is in big trouble. Scooby-Doo, oh, Snoop Dogg, green mist. There you go. Here's a pickup by Kratos. He's got Gobbly and he plants him with a big full 08 slam. Animal puts a table in the ring, and now Kratos coming for MJF. We could be moments away from crowning a new GWW TV champion as a table is in play. But remember, you have to put all 3 people through the table to become champion. I mean, anybody, you gotta eliminate them somehow. Any way to eliminate it here, it's not one man, it has to eliminate all 3, but we have one table in play. We have one on the outside, too, that could use. And MJF takes the Gobbly One down. Animal just waiting for Kratos. You know, Mark, I always thought about the idea of just doing the matches without any commentary. And then I said, you know what? If I don't do the commentary, I don't think people would like it. I would think that the numbers would drop dramatically. And here it is. Animal's in trouble as Kratos sets him up. Will Kratos put Animal through the table? Here it is. Oh, Kratos goes to the table. He's gone. Animal just back-tossed him through the table. And Kratos' dream of becoming TV champion has ended. Animal has eliminated Kratos in a weird way. He wasn't intentionally trying to throw him directly through. He just dumped him on back, and he went through the table, and he's out of here. So it's down to 3 men for the TV title. Animal, Gobbly One, and MJF. DDT by the Gobbly One. Animal sets up a second table. He says, who's next? Who will he put through a table again? As Gobbly sets it up. He's got MJF setting him up with a powerbomb. The Gobbly One setting MJF up. Exactly, Mark. The commentary, that's why we only do it on certain days. And I can do the commentary in its full capacity, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'd have a wrestling show on all the time. But this week, it just happened that, I got the free opportunity here to be able to do the full show. So, I mean, there's times where, like, if you watch a 2-hour show where you'll see I don't do commentary because other bulls are in play, Other things are happening during those 2 hours sometimes, Be it, I got to make a phone call or somebody calls me, it's important, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I got to remember here at the end of the day on this wrestling show, this is this is just a hobby. This isn't a business. It's a hobby to entertain the masses here, of course, and, try to build up a following here of the channel. I want to build this channel up, but when I make the big announcement, and as you can see on the side of the ring, it clearly advertises you're watching the Grizz Network on YouTube. And that's what we need to do, is drill home the point. The Grizz Network is a place to come for all kinds of programming, And that's what I have planned for this fall, a full schedule of programming coming your way. So we'll have operation hours. We'll be live every day for certain hours. I'll announce all that later. So, big plans ahead for the Grizz Network. But for now, we got these wrestling matches here we're putting on, and hopefully people are enjoying them. I hashtag these things and try to get people to come in. And I notice, the numbers fluctuate so quick. I just watch the numbers go from 3 viewers down to 1. So, it's not it's going from 10 to 1, but it's going from 3 to 1. So there's 2 people that turned it on and turned it off. Now, I don't know how accurate these numbers are. The numbers that matter, I guess, are the numbers at the end. But I always base it by who comes in and comments, A lot of times people don't comment. They come in, they don't comment. And the question is, if they leave no comments or any feedback, how do I know what they think of the product, Because yesterday we had a total number of 43 viewers, and that's pretty good. But on St. Paddy's Day, we had over 100 viewers, so, and we had live commentary from the people in the chat room, and, and that's what I want to do, is I want to make this interactive. I want the people in the chat room, and eventually I'll let them make matches. But see, the thing is, I'm the booker here, and I'm trying to put the matches on, so this way, we could do it. But I understand that people want to be involved in the program, and they want to make matches too, so, we'll do a day where, we give them a chance, but I don't want them to screw up the title plans, Certain champions, I want to keep them in place, and I give them matches that are pretty easy. Other champions, it's free-flowing. You can have a title change every time they defend the title, so, Well, yeah, by bringing in some people who are really talented and making this network officially a network, that's how we're going to do that, Right now, it's just a video game network where we put on basketball, baseball, football, and wrestling, But eventually here, I do want to go with more, live streams, and later today I might be doing a live stream from out and about, so, just do that. It's different programming, you know what I'm saying? This way we get a different audience, a chance to come in here and watch it. Here we go, MJF, taking it to the Gobbly one. He's setting them up. And, of course, I was doing a lot of Disney ride streams and Disney food streams and, the pizza eating contest. Can I eat a whole pie? Here we go. Animal's got MJF, but no, he reversed it. So no elimination here. Here we go. MJF and Gobbly one. Gobbly one setting up at the champ. Can we have a new champion shortly here? Gobbly one. Hoping to eliminate MJF. The Animal sets MJF. Can he get him through? No, we cannot get him through the table. Animal went for a drop kick on Gobbly one. Wait a minute. Gobbly one grabs Animal. Is he going to do it? No, a big clothesline. He didn't put him through the table. Now Gobbly one has Animal up. Could it be? Right here. We might see it happen. Gobbly one. He's taking Animal. Here we go. The Gobbly one's going to put him through the table. He's got a power bomb coming. Good night. Animal's out of here. He's gone. Animal's eliminated. So it comes down to MJF and the Gobbly one. Will MJF be able to retain his TV title? Or will the Gobbly one get it done? And MJF hip tosses Gobbly down. So 2 eliminations so far in this title fight for the GWW TV Championship. MJF's in the ring. There's nothing but broken tables. They need a table here. Gobbly one's looking for one. Here we go. No, he's coming back in the ring. They're going to dance without a table. Gobbly one's going to beat up MJF with a big shot. And we're closing in on a new champion. Could Gobbly leave as a TV champion here? But MJF's going to say, not on my watch. I'm the champion here. And he picks him up. Tosses him off, but there's no table to put him through, so you can't retain the title. You got to go get a table. MJF working the Gobbly one. He needs to find a table. Now finally he's going to get one. He goes underneath the ring looking for that table. MJF brings that table into play. This kid can retain his title right here. He throws the table down. Now he goes back in the ring. I don't know why he wouldn't put that table in the ring. And look at this. Gobbly one picks MJF. Oh, but this is a devastating move, and he buries him with an interesting move I've never seen before. It was a dominator, but oh, he throws the miss in the face, but MJF comes right back and slams him into a tombstone. He tombstoned a Gobbly one after he spit the mist. He spit that green mist at MJF, but MJF somehow must have dodged it, and MJF now working Gobbly big time as he's bringing him down with a huge DDT type move. And MJF now needs to go get that table and finish the Gobbly one off. And MJF's going to prove to the world he's a fighting defending champion because he can leave here with the GWW TV title still in his possession after 3 tough men battled him out in this tables match. Here we go. MJF hits Gobbly one with the table. He's going to set it up. Is he going to put him through and retain the title? MJF picks up Gobbly. Here we go. He takes him to the table. He throws him in. This is it. MJF. My God, MJF's going to do it. He sets him up. And MJF's going to retain the TV title. He does it. Gobbly through the table. MJF has retained the TV championship. He beats 3 tough warriors in this one. MJF still TV champion. Good news is that Dale's only down 691. It was down 740, so it's starting to go in the right direction here. Let's see if it happens. We'll see if it goes in the right direction or not. We'll see. But the MJF remains your TV champion here this morning or this afternoon on GWW on a Friday, Freaky Friday. 2 big matches already in the books. We got one more for you right here. How about this? A triple threat steel cage match coming up next. A triple threat steel cage. And let me tell you, look who's going to be in this match. You're going to love this one. This one might go down as one of the biggest matches we ever did here on GWW TV, here on the internet, on Grizz Network. This matchup inside of a steel cage will feature 2 of the biggest legends in the history of wrestling. It's a straight up, I believe it's going to be a straight up steel cage, yeah. We're going to do a straight up, yes it is, Mark, still is, for a couple more days. One of the biggest legends that ever wrestled in the wrestling ring is this man, Yokozuna. And the other man is The Undertaker. And their opponent is Damian Priest. A triple threat steel cage match. It's coming up next on GWW. Steel cage, Taker, Yokozuna, and Priest. Here we go. How will this one end? This is going to be a hell of a fight. Only a steel cage could host this type of matchup. Big Yokozuna back in action. He was defeated at Grizzmania by Jeff Hardy in a shocking result. Hardy had no chance going in. He beat the odds and takes the Intercontinental title from Yokozuna, but since then we've had 2 new champions crowned. Will Jeff Hardy get a rematch against one of these guys eventually here? We'll see. Brian Pillman Jr., the new Intercontinental champion here this morning. And now Yokozuna, a former Intercontinental champion, goes into a steel cage against the returning Undertaker. We've seen John Cena return yesterday against Ivar in a match that Ivar survived as WWE champion still. But could Yokozuna have his eyes sight on the WWE championship held by Ivar? That's the big question. Or could The Undertaker get a crack at that WWE title again here as he comes down for this big steel cage match? The history between Taker and Yokozuna is well documented. These men had a huge feud back in the late 90s. And here we go. The Undertaker returning here this morning to action. Or this afternoon, I should say.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
The Undertaker set to go. Let's do this. Bring out Damian Priest, the former champion in himself. Priest was the Universal Champion, defeated by JBL at Grizzmania. And here comes Priest. He has a chip on his shoulder. His first match since losing the WWE Universal Championship. He will meet the Dead Man and Yokozuna inside of a steel cage.
249 pounds, Damian Priest.
So Priest coming in for the big match here against these two legends. Can Priest pull the upset victory here in this one? Let's find out right now. Let's ring that bell, ref. Let's get it underway. Steel cage, triple threat action. The crowd is into this one. Ring that bell. Here we go. Undertaker attacking Yokozuna. But here comes Damian Priest. Yokozuna grabs Priest and shuts him down quickly with a big takedown. Undertaker now has Yokozuna, but buttbuster by Yokozuna. Use that buttbuster to get rid of the Taker. Throws him down. Yokozuna picks up Priest. And just slamming him across the top rope, throat first. Now he turns attention to the Undertaker. Yokozuna picks him up and slams him down. Yokozuna again goes back to Priest here, trying to finish him off. As Yokozuna's game plan here is to dominate this steel cage triple threat challenge. Priest is down. There it comes for the Taker again, and he's unloaded. Taker's getting beat down. Yokozuna is really ready to go for this one. Tosses the Taker. And Yokozuna right now could win this thing in record time the way he's going. Priest grabs the Taker, punishes him some more. Yokozuna. Oh, and look at Priest get a shot on Yokozuna, and there's Priest now finally starting to go. Priest off the ropes, and he hits Yokozuna with a big clothesline. Now Priest's going to try to escape the cage. It's too early for that because Taker's going to grab him right down. Not a good decision at all. I don't know why these guys go for the damn cage so early in the fight. Now Undertaker grabs Yokozuna and puts him down, giving Priest a little time to try to climb, but Taker's on Priest. But Priest boots off Taker, but once again, I don't think Priest is getting out of here. As Yokozuna is slaying him down with a shot, and that does that. Taker now, taking down Yokozuna, the Undertaker. Now it's the Undertaker unloading on Priest. Taker dropping Priest where he stands. The Taker's going to try to get out of here. There he goes. Off he goes, making good progress. But there's Yokozuna. And Yokozuna's going to take the leg of the Undertaker. Yokozuna has Undertaker, and down he goes. Priest with a boot. Here comes Priest bringing the fight to Yoko. Damian Priest webs him off the ropes. Priest, big tackle, takes down Yokozuna with impact. A boot, and now it's a stomping game by Priest. Just continues to punish Yokozuna with the boots. Taker now grabs Priest, but Priest picks him up. Priest's going to slam the Taker down. Here we go. He drops him across the top rope. Throat first, a cover. We get one. We're going to get two. Will we get three? No. Priest cannot get the three. Yokozuna now in the corner, and Priest coming right for him, attacking him right away. Priest putting that boot right up the throat of Yokozuna. The Undertaker's calling on the spirits. My God, this fight is on. But Yoko fights off Priest after the throat boot and takes down the Undertaker with a clothesline. But Undertaker gets the boot up on Yoko. Here we go. Yokozuna in trouble. But now it's Priest and Taker. Priest picking up Taker. He's going to slam him again. Throat first. No, head first into the turnbuckle goes the Taker. But now Yokozuna grabs Priest and puts him across his knee. Yokozuna now steps up, grabs the arm of Priest. Taker planning on something as Yokozuna booting the head of Priest. And Yokozuna in charge with Damian Priest. Taker now in the corner just waiting. Priest takes down Yokozuna. Can Priest score? Priest calling for something right here. Priest. Big knee to Yokozuna. A second knee. Taking down Yokozuna. Priest now for the Taker. But the Taker fires Priest up against the ropes. Big boot. But Priest moved. Priest blocked it. Priest now grabs Undertaker. Damian Priest is bringing a fight, but no. Undertaker working on Priest. Taker, chokeslam Undertaker. He puts Priest away. Now he turns attention to Yokozuna. The Undertaker taking Yokozuna down. Will the Undertaker be able to do this here? Booting away. Now he's going to set Yokozuna up. Big shots by the Undertaker. He's punishing Yokozuna. Now Undertaker turns attention to Priest again. He's slugging away at Priest. Damian Priest getting a beat down like a government mule by the Undertaker. There's a boot to the head. Priest is out. And the Taker now. He's telling him to open the door. The Taker's going to try to lead through the door. It's the first time I've seen that happen, but no, the ref opens the door, but Yokozuna comes over and says, no, I don't think so, pal. Yokozuna comes over and says, you're not going through that door. Yokozuna with a big slam of the Undertaker in the cover. We get one, but Priest is right there to break it up. Yokozuna and Priest. He fires Priest in the corner. Yokozuna setting him up. Butt buster in the corner, but a heavy one. And now he's going to toss Priest down like a rag doll. Now it's Taker coming after Yokozuna. The Taker. Can he get the tombstone? He fires Yoko to the corner. We set him up for it here. Let's see. Now he's going with that big boot to the throat of Yokozuna. Priest is brewing finally. Here he is up to his feet. And Taker gets either punish Uno with the boot. Priest now setting up. Here we go. Priest. What's he got planned? He's all fired up. Priest coming toward Taker. Big boot. And he's setting him up. Here we go. Priest picks up Taker. No, Taker reversed the DDT. Sends Priest right back down the mat. The Undertaker now. Let's see if we're going to see. Yes, Tombstone time. Tombstone is coming right now. Tombstone by the Undertaker. Priest has been Tombstone. Priest has been Tombstone. My God. Taker, 1. Come on, ref. 2. Yokozuna just lays back and Priest kicked out. Priest kicked out of the Tombstone. Priest kicked out of the Tombstone. Taker unloading his fury on Yokozuna as he punished him with shot after shot in the corner, stomping away as the Taker. The Undertaker boot to the throat of Yokozuna. Now Taker turning his attention. He's going to take off. He's out of here. But Priest comes right over and says, not on my watch, boy. Priest stopping the Undertaker. Now Priest running the ropes as Taker making progress. Here we go. And now Priest. Taker's up and over the cage. Priest and Yokozuna having a showdown. And Taker's going to get the hell out of here. Taker's making good progress, but here goes Priest racing up. Here comes Yokozuna on his heels. And Priest is punishing the Taker. Yokozuna now reaching up with a shot. Taker's still up there. Yokozuna now grabs the leg of Taker, bringing him back into the cage. Priest is trying to get out of here. Priest is going for it. No, he's just trying to shot the Undertaker. He comes back down to the ring. Now Yokozuna is trying to get out of here. Taker's trying to get back up. Here we go. Taker. It's Yokozuna, foot over. Leg is over for Yokozuna. Here comes Priest on the heels. Both men on top of the steel cage. And Priest attacking Yokozuna. Here, look at Priest is getting shots. Priest being kicked off by Yokozuna. He falls down to the ring. Here we go. Yokozuna's out of here. Taker left. Yokozuna's going to win this thing. He's escaping the cage. Yokozuna has escaped the cage. He's done it. Yokozuna, 558 pounds, just escaped the steel cage. He did it. He's out of here. Yokozuna has won the match. He escaped the steel cage. What does that mean for the WWE Champion? Is Yokozuna coming for him at Grizz Slam this July? Yokozuna gets out of the steel cage, and the Undertaker and Priest are left losers in the cage. What a match here today on Freaky Friday. We got time for one more. How about a tag team match? Hogan and Earthquake in tag team action. So Hogan and Earthquake will take on Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, the New Day. Apparently this is now a title match here. This will be a Extreme Rules tag team match. Hogan and Earthquake taking on the New Day. They will team up against the New Day. Oh, that's a title match. We had to add the titles to it. Hold on, we'll go back in and add it. Let's add the titles to it here. It will be a tag team title match here indeed for the Raw Tag Team titles. The Raw Tag Team titles on the line. Hogan and Earthquake against the New Day. Can they become Raw Tag Team champions? We're about to find out right now. Let's go. Big tag team match. Hogan and Earthquake fighting for the Raw Tag Team titles. Let's get the latest update from the... Oh, no, it's down 789. My God, the Dow Jones just took another dump. Man, one of those days. So here we go. I just found out if you host an event at Disney World, you can rent a ride out for up to 3 hours. You can own that ride. You can pick like a really, really popular ride and own it for 3 freaking hours, dude. I just found that out. I got an email back from the saleswoman I'm working with Disney, and she just told me you can get the ride for 3 hours, dude. That's crazy. You got that ride all to yourself. I mean, the people you invite to the event. I mean, obviously I have a group that I'm going to be traveling with. But, so just us. Get to ride that ride over and over again for 3 hours. Just think about that. Oh, you're talking, I mean, we're not talking pennies on the dollar here, bud. This is a, the price tag for that is very, very steep. But it's not as much as you think. What do you think it would cost? Let me ask you that question, Mark. What do you think it would cost to ride that ride if Earthquake makes his way down? Here comes the Hulkster. But what do you think it would cost to do something like that? Mind you, Mark, in that package, not that you just only get the ride, right? You also get food and alcohol for all those people, okay? So if you got 50 people there, they all get to drink, if they're over 21, of course, they all get to drink booze. And you get to give them some kind of food, either like, roast beef or sandwiches or, you maybe could even give them some nice chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, chicken, grilled chicken, or something like that, and then maybe a couple sides, They might throw out a thing of fries, maybe some pretzels, ice cream bars, all that, you know what I'm saying? You're right on the dot, Mark. You're right on the dot. 50 G's. Yep, 50 G's what you're looking at. Now, mind you have to bring 50 people there. So, yeah, I know, it's a grand a person to do this, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now, to throw on a fireworks show, if you want your own private fireworks show for that group of 50 people, you're talking probably another 100,000 added to that. So it'll be 150. So if you wanted to do a fireworks show, now, I told somebody, Mark, and I'm going to say this publicly now, and this is pretty deep for me to say this publicly. Maybe I want to bite my tongue and not say it publicly. I'll tell you later what the hell I'm going to say. It might be a smarter move not to say it publicly. For that kind of money, you get what I'm going with this, though, right? You can fill in the blank. For that kind of money, it better be a night like never before. Well, Mark, you can get like amateur fireworks for really cheap, man. Some of these guys do a good job at their amateur fireworks shows. I'm just saying. You go to a fireworks store and buy fireworks and have some clown set them off for you. You know, I mean, well, not any clown, but a guy who knows what he's doing. You know, a guy who's an amateur that's pretty good at it. He can set you probably a nice fireworks show for probably frickin' $1,000. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go find a field somewhere, have him set it up, and you view it from like, you know, quarter of a mile away or something. You know what I'm saying? This way, you know, you watch the show with a good vantage point of that. But mind you, you don't have a castle behind you. You know, I mean, it's a game changer when you're talking Disney stuff, you know? But to spend $150,000 on Disney, you need to be a millionaire, okay? Or at least have $1 million in the bank. Because that 150, you know, that's a hell of a drop, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the stock market's going down 700 plus points today, you know? Yeah. So, you know, I'm not a bowler the way I would like to be a bowler, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is at the end of the day. But anyway. Yeah, you know, and I do have to buy a new car. As Earthquake misses a big splash. And new cars right now, I mean, look, I could buy anything brand new that's comfortable. I don't need to buy a fancy brand new car. And that's what I've been thinking about. Is do I really need this fancy ass, convertible or Jeep or, you know, one of those things? Do I really need that, you know? So, I love how people come in this room. It says they popped in for like 30 seconds. The number went up to 2 and it drops. I love how the YouTube numbers work here. I mean, I got a feeling that your buddy, by the way, did you see his replay last night? That Mr. Appman over there with his replay, did you see that last night? Because if you've seen his replay, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, at least he does a good job of keeping accurate numbers. I'll give him props on that. The problem is he refuses to add Coles, and, you know, I just wish he'd add Coles to the damn thing. He's been in business for over a year. Why can't you add Coles is my question, you know what I'm saying? But we're not getting it, so. I found an app where you can do video calls, yep. I found a brand new app that a guy who I trust, now, he said the front of the app looks like garbage because you got a lot of scantily clad women in bikinis and shit. But the reality of it is this. That app has potential to do the show that I want to do on it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Mr. Simon, yes, sir, you got it. You nailed that was I was referring to. Did you see his replay last night where I was in there talking to him? Through chat, of course. Yes, Tango, that's it, Mark. Yep. I think it's got potential because you're allowed to get other people to call in. So I think that app has a lot of potential. I watch people have like 2 or 3 other, you know, video people on there. Even though we can always use Instagram, too, to do the thing if I wanted to, if people will call in. And they could keep their cameras off and still talk. And at least give them 2 minutes like a talk radio show does if we had to, you know. I mean, we get creative with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, hey, 2 minute roll. If we get a popular show going on Instagram, I mean, obviously we've got to become a popular show on there, so, you know. Well, Earthquake just broke the kendo stick on Kofi Kingston. We're looking at possibly new tag team champions shortly here. You did download it. Good. Take a look at it. I mean, look, when I went live on it, it looked like a bunch of slop. It was like a bunch of random, like, looked like bots coming in my room. But if I had people actually showing up, like, you know, and we could probably, you know, I'll just ignore the other people and, you know, people who I know who, like, actually say something. Because the chat doesn't go that fast. You can keep track with it. So, I mean, you know, we could go back to Instagram and do the colon on air, too. I mean, you know, they do have colons on air. And they also save your replays. You know what, Mark? I believe I'm using my Facebook. So, you know my name on Facebook. So, you know, I guess that's what they're putting me as. I have no idea, to be honest with you, Mark. I think they're using my Facebook name, so. Yeah, I don't even know how to check out, you know. I can send a link out next time I go live on there and let you know. I mean, if you want to test it later today or something, if you have a minute later today, I'll test it from the car or something on the way to the graduation party we're going to. You know, I can go live on it. You were able to watch without a... Hold on, let me get the chat room open, because like on my screen, the TV screen here, they don't put the full comments up. Let me go over here to the YouTube... Let's see here. You were able to watch without a name so far. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. You don't need a name to watch it, so... I don't know how the hell you would find me, Mark, honestly. I don't know if they do replays on there. That's the one thing I might not do. But, you know, hey, we might be able to copy, you know, I mean, I don't know, tape it somehow. Cover Kofi won. Hogan kicks out. So will they retain the tag titles now? Looks like Kofi's bringing it to Hogan. Hogan's in trouble. Earthquake is getting it handed to him on the outside. Actually, Woods covered Hogan. Kofi's beating the hell out of the Earthquake. So the New Day might keep the Raw Tag Team titles here. Takedown by Woods on Hogan. He's going to the top rope. Here we go. Here's Woods flying on Hogan. Earthquake is being destroyed, and there it is. He hits it on Hogan. Let's see if we get a cover here. There it is. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Hogan goes down, and the New Day keeps the tag titles. How about that? Hogan and Earthquake fail. They fail at winning the tag team titles. The New Day retaining here today. With that being said, that will be it. You know, Mark, if you want, I could jump on Tango real quick. Yeah, if you want, I could pop on Tango real quick here just to see if it works. You know, if you want to test it. See if you can find me. I'll go live on Tango. Let's do that real quick here. So, yeah, I'll go over there and go live. All right, I'm going live now. I want to share it out here. Okay, my name is, hold on, I'm going to give it to you here. I'll share it out. I'm sharing that on Facebook, so look for it on Facebook. It's going to be on my story. I'm going to share it with you, Mark. All right, it's been shared. So let's see if you can make it into the room now. So we're live here on Tango. What do you mean I renamed my live broadcast? I didn't rename my live broadcast anything. It says I renamed it. I don't know how I could rename it. All right, so I'm live up on Tango. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for joining me on GWW today. We'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.